Yes, a historical defense archive. Let's see the time trap get destroyed. All 3 stars. Looks like we got Ratchet and Snarl. And I have no clue who the rest are. That's Jetfire there. But, yeah. After that, not a clue. I was gonna say it'd be nice if my missile launcher would start working, because the Autobots' missile launchers would have already been raining hell down on me. Yeah, go Scourge. Let's zoom in for some. Who's that little tiny guy right there? I hope he dies. I know, it's a tiny Autobot, and I like tiny cons, but it's a tiny Autobot. And he did what all Autobots should do. He fell over. Come on, come on. Come on, tiny cons. Oh, kill Ratchet. Dr. Clock, what's up, buddy? My base apparently got hit today while I was not playing. Autobots are just making a mess. Well, they got Ratchet in there, so. Jetfire and the car that I can't ever remember his name, that one there, they should be dead, but Ratchet's kept them alive. Man, I need to get me a Combiner Wars Jetfire. Oh man, this is bad. Yes, they can. Run out of time. Run out of time. No. Yeah, man, I've been losing most of my defenses here. I gotta do something. I just don't know. Like, my mind doesn't, like, work backwards like that. My mind works on, like, destroying defenses, not making them. I remember the first time I got attacked by Superion, he just strolled through my base. He put on his rape boots and just strolled right through the base. Oh, wow. What upsets me a little bit is I had like 600,000 energon, and that 200,000 would have allowed me to put my good buddy Galvatron in to pop his 40 cap. I wonder how long that free crystal's been sitting there, because I don't remember the notification. We'll open those up here in a little bit, but let's collect our resources. Hey Connor, what's up, buddy? What did you miss? Stuff in the game? Bruticus just come out like 3 days ago. So, I mean, you haven't missed a whole lot. You missed Deathsaurus, which he is just the bee's knees, but we just got him in 2-star because none of us played on New Year's Eve, and none of us played until New Year's Day evening. We were on track to possibly get up in there for a 3-star too, Friday night going into Saturday, but New Year's killed us. I don't know how we're doing right now. I don't know. I haven't been on since this morning, basically. Well, now I take it back. I got on when my fuel refilled later, like after the live stream, and I ran that out, but I haven't been back on since. So let's, yeah, God, we're not gonna make it. Well, I don't know. All these people, for the most part, everybody below 2,000 would really have to bust their ass, so I don't see that happening. I guess if you're still wanting to join Dr. Clock during or after the stream, I'll get you in, because I don't know what's going on with Roman, but we need somebody scoring points, not like a big 0. It looks like I'm not going to get to activate Devastator. I think I'm 1 or short. A little upset about that. Let's just go to battle then. Let's just burn this fuel out, guys. I could do that. I probably could be sitting at 10,000 right now, but I just kind of got in a mood after I burnt my fuel this afternoon and was just like, yeah, they're not taking it serious. We're going to fucking fail again. And I kind of got mad. I can't have that laser beam up on me like that. Let's do this. Just a little more. Now, yeah, dive bomb. As soon as I get the shock tower down, I'll let the tiny cons out. But I'm not letting them out till that shock tower's down, because it'll just eat them up, and I don't like that. I like to see them do their thing. See, look at them. They're all bam, bam, bam. Or the tiny cons, Frenzy and Rumble. What happened, Dr. Clock? Look, Rumble survived. I know some people are going to be like, that's Frenzy. But I'm going by right here. Rumble's red. So, he's going to be Rumble right now. Everybody that wants to argue about that, calm down. We all love him, so we don't need to argue about who's named who. I know it's just you guys, but I was kind of saying that for like people that might be watching the archive later, and then they might get up into a tizzy. It really just depends. I mean, I haven't had if anytime I've needed something and Space Ape could do it, they've they've done it, but I know my experience may differ from other people's, so I know a lot of people are unhappy with them, but my experience has been a positive one. Look, I felt all the way from 1st down into 7th. That's what I like. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna spin this stream crawling back up to the top. Oh, it's a commander. UA USA. I think that's Russian. Yeah, it is. Because that one little symbol, my friend, Roof, that's in his name. It's like Zero Roof. I guess I don't know if it's an X or not, but he has a channel, and I like to watch him. Even though I don't know what he's saying, I have people from Russia that watch, so I like to watch him. Spread the love around. I actually got people that watch from all over the world. It's very awesome. I'm very thankful and grateful. I wish I could speak all the languages so I could speak to them all. Like in their native languages. I mean, the chat's moving too fast. Yeah, Dr. Clock, you're gonna get it, man. You're set, buddy. On your Autobot. You'll probably get Optimus Prime. Shockwave, you better get Galvatron healed or we're gonna have a problem. And we're about to have a problem. Alright, speed him up. This is the only problem I have. And it's like the HQ's up there wide open. Why did they come down here and want to fight things? I guess that's why the time trap's effective. There's just something about the AI. No, I'm using a YouTube gaming app to stream from my phone. I'd love to stream from Twitch, but I don't have like anything. I don't have like a desktop or a laptop to hook the mobile into, so I could do that. Because I've got a lot of like friends that have pretty good followings on Twitch that would host me, and we'd end up getting a nice lively chat, interactive chat going, but. Eventually, though, I would like to. Maybe when I get enough subscribers, I'll do like a Patreon thing. That'll be one of my goals, is to like set money aside for like better equipment, like a laptop and maybe some good like audio recording things instead of this. Like this isn't even the Samsung earbuds, because I got my Note 7 earbuds tore up, and then the exact same kind come with the Edge they sent me to replace it, since they recalled the Note 7s, and then it tore up. But my buddy gave me these their iPhone 6 earbuds with the microphone. So, and they've lasted. Cool. What's his name? I know, Soldier. It's spelled like Soldier, but I think he pronounces it Soldier. From Non-Toxic, he streams, I think, on Twitch, because he can hook into a desktop and They know how to do that real well. I just don't have the equipment to do it, or I'd have them teach me how to do it, and I would do it. What makes Twitch good, Dr. Clock, is sorry, my place back there is itching. Is like all kinds of people watch it. It's just like TV to them, and a lot of them just throw money at whoever they're watching, which would be nice, because then I could get some better equipment to make some better videos. Because that's really, I would like to be able to do some real cool editing things and throw in like cards and all kinds of cool, neat, like really make some like top-notch, like high-quality videos instead of this stuff I have to like hodgepodge together because I have to do everything from my edge. It bothers me that I can't make like better videos, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, anytime I ever watch like anybody on Twitch, it's like they're always getting like money thrown at them left and right. It's just ridiculous. I mean, they're entertaining. I mean, I would say that I'm pretty entertaining too, though, when I go off on my rambles and whatnot, but which may happen tonight, friends, because I didn't really get any sleep. I did a lot of housework, and then I noticed I hit 100 subscribers, and now I'm past. And I was gonna make my Soundwave lore video, and my buddy Gav in Ireland, I gave him my subscriber list of the subscribers that have it to where I can see that they're subscribed, and he used a randomizer to pick 5 people for my resource link codes. I was gonna give 5 people for hitting 100 subscribers. But I only remember one of the names, and that's because they're a Twitch person that started following me. And I was like, wow, that's cool that they got picked. And actually, I know another name if I see it. And I would probably know the other 3, I just gotta go through it. If not, I'll just ask Gavin in the morning. I'm sure he has it. Let's just guess. Oh, it's Blaster. Kill Blaster. Don't let them little tiny Autobots get you. Kill him. I saw Blaster Sunday after I got out of the hospital. We stopped into Walmart, and they had a leader class Blaster on the shelf. It's the first time I saw him, but I didn't have the money to get him. It was, however, very exciting. Oh, Optimus is down. Hey, Dr. Clock, what do you have your Optimus's ability to? You know what I would really like? I would really like for one of those IDW artists that sometimes like my stuff to draw me and turn me into a Decepticon to use as my logo. That's what I would like to happen, without it costing me like a giant, like my kidney and like my firstborn kid that I'm never gonna have. What's up, Nick? Yeah. Or really any like person that's like a really good artist that could make me into a really cool Decepticon. That would be awesome. And see, I bet you if I started streaming on Twitch, somebody would be like, well, I'll do that. And I'll be like, hell yeah. Really? What was his power at? Because didn't you say he was a 2-star? Because I just have my 2-star Megatron, I think, at 3, or ability level 3. And I'm pretty sure he has more power than your Optimus. I could be wrong. Might have misheard this morning. I remember you mentioning. Where are we at in the event? We are sucking very badly. Looks like we're doing about 60,000 a day. I don't know. Part of it's my fault because I didn't really play that much today. But you know, we got on and started this stream, and you'll have seen I was already at 4,000 points. I managed to censor myself a little bit there. And I was like in first when I quit the stream this morning. So, I mean, it's all the people that are below 3K that are, if we don't get this thing, it's their fault if we don't get it. I mean, I'll hit my 7K with ease. Unless I get sidetracked again, which I may very well do. Oh, that's awesome, Connor. I had all the Cassetticons from when I was a kid. You know, I was born in 80, and I grew up watching the original G1 as it aired, and I had a bunch of the toys. My toy collector friend, Sea-Dog, and he does reviews and stuff. We were talking. It turns out I didn't have original Optimus, but I had Power Master Optimus Prime, the original, and I did not realize that's what he was. So I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I have them all apparently out in storage. So one day I'm going to have to get them, find them and get them out and show you guys. You want to do Zone 13 or you want me to do Zone 13? Because, I mean, I'll go into Zone 13, but I'm just going to get my ass handed to me. I have 2 cons at level 40. One is 2-star Galvatron, and the other is 3-star Cyclonus, who I refuse to pop his 50 cap. Because I have 4-star, and I have all kinds of other cons that would need it beforehand. Okay, 695 power. I think you do have more power than my 2-star Megatron, but he's got quite a bit. We'll go take a look after this battle. And then I'll show you guys all of my Decepticons and all the ones that I'm missing. Yeah, I got the Power Master, or I had him. He should be out in storage. Yeah, he was basically like what I liked about him was original G1 Optimus was kind of flimsy plastic. I had friends that had him. He seemed like he would be easy to destroy. Maybe he was die-cast, but he seemed like he was flimsy. He probably was die-cast because pretty much everything was die-cast back in those days. But the Power Master Prime was like this real chunky plastic. He seemed like he'd hold up more to like a kid playing with it. And you know, I didn't know any of them things would be worth money, so I ripped them out of the packaging and played with them. It's like all them Transformers and G.I. Joes and original trilogy Star Wars figures and Thundercats and He-Man. God, I had all that stuff still mint and carded. I'd be making these videos from a tropical location right now. I'll just say that. And that would be pretty fun. See, I don't really like cold. I don't know if I'd do a tropical location, because I think it might get a little too hot. I kind of like spring and fall, because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. I'd rather be hot than cold. The cold just makes my bones hurt. So I got a bad spine anyways, and just compresses it and just, yeah. I want a Nemesis Prime action figure. Takara Tomy made one, and they made a Nightbird. But I think it would probably cost me a couple fingers to get one, because they're sold out on all the websites. But so I'd have to probably get it from eBay or Amazon, or like a scalper that like wants to charge. Hello. Man, I can't read that. That bothers me because I want to be able to respond. But thank you for joining. How are you doing? Let's I'm gonna have to start teaching myself like all the languages of my viewers so I can talk to them all. I'm just gonna scroll down, guys, so you can see where everybody's at. Triple Stack usually does better, but he told me earlier this morning when I was getting off after the stream that he would put up some points this evening and tomorrow. He worked yesterday and today. And Deathspaw has been got him a new job here recently where he's been working a lot on the weekends. So that's why Deathspaw hasn't been putting up the numbers, I believe. Luckily, my employment, even though it pays you poverty wages, I can pretty much play the game if I want to, as long as nothing crazy is going on. I can sit down and chill and play the game. But then again, I don't work on the weekends. I did used to work a Saturday and Sunday midnight shift at this special crisis house we had, but then it got shut down. Rosetta Stone, that would be really good. I guess I would need to find somebody to pirate that, because that's like high dollar software because it's quality. It's really good. Yeah, that's what I need is Rosetta Stone. Can anybody translate that for me? See, that's why I'm so mad that they recalled the Note 7. Because that little S Pen, I could be like, boop, and it would translate that for me, and then I could just talk. I could just be like, yeah, and I would know, you know? I miss my S Pen. That's why I always typo, too. I don't like pecking at that little virtual keyboard. I used to write everything with my S Pen, and after like a week, it knew what I was saying, whether it looked like the word or not. Because it learned my writing. It was very cool. I'm glad you've joined us, though. Is that Russian? Is that language Russian? It looks similar to Russian, but that's why I never like Jack Yip there on their alliance name. That's why I never say what I think it is, because to me that's similar to like Chinese or Korean or Japanese or Vietnamese, or like a lot of those different, like all have similarities, but I don't know what it is, so I never like make a guess because I don't want to make any of them mad with my stupidity, you know? Let's just, we're going to beam the heck out of these people. Oh, I wasted my star screen. Oh, Galvatron has a lot of health. For some reason, I thought he would probably be about dead right now. I mean, they were about 700 power higher than they needed to be. But I just had a feeling if I took him in the zone 8... Oh, Boots just come in. The little hand duck. I have a feeling if I would have took him in the zone 8, they might have lost. And I need points, so I didn't want to take the risk. Pinche idiota. Is that French, Connor? I used to know Spanish. I had a few years of Spanish, but all I can remember, because I didn't use it, it's like anything, you use it or lose it. And all I can really remember is, Me llamo Cristobal, ¿cómo está? And if they asked me that, I would be like, muy bien, ¿y tú? And basically I was like, hello, my name is Christopher. How are you? And then I was like, I'm very good. How are you? Or, I'm very good, and you, was the second part of that. That's all I can remember of my Spanish. Cool. I used to be able to swear pretty good in Italian, because my buddy Marco is Italian. And so I used to play a lot of PlayStation 4 games with a European crew, like my buddy Gavin, and was in Ireland, and then my buddy Marco, like, they were friends. Like, he was from Italy, but he lived in Ireland there too. And then another guy, Wardy, that's in England. And, like, that was 4 of our 6 Destiny raids. We'd always come back for the expansions. I was the only one that didn't come back for the Lord of Wolves expansion. And that's because I had got a loan on my PlayStation 4, and then I forgot about it, and I blew all my money on the Thanksgiving bundles. Like an idiot. Yeah, you can call me an idiot in a foreign language there. But honestly, I really wasn't playing it that much. I've got more, and I got it to play the JRPGs that the Xbox doesn't get. So I love me some JRPGs. I guess we're going to rotate a team in, guys. But honestly, now I've become more of... What's going on with these guys right here? Why are they grayed like that? But they don't have timers on it. Anyways, yeah, I feel like I've got more of that, like, Japanese soul in me anyways, because honestly, I really like all these little mobile games. They're just so much fun. I love my Transformers. And I like playing that new Star Wars Arena Force, because it's like 1 versus 1 or 2 versus 2, and it's kind of like a lane MOBA. But if you have friends in your alliance, you can team up and do 2v2 against, random people. That's because from my understanding, they probably didn't like you because you're a gaijin. They're not very big on outsiders. And you would have been an outsider. If I knew the language fluently, I would probably go there myself, and I'd go there and live. But I'd be a gaijin. I'd be an outsider. Maybe I'll do that if, like, I become, like, to where, I can make a living off of YouTube, because then I wouldn't have to worry about getting employment there, and I wouldn't have to worry about them liking me, and I could partake in all the fun, like Takara Tomy figures and anime and whatnot, without having to import it for insane prices. That's just a pipe dream, though. It's fun to imagine what ifs sometimes. Guys, watch Drag Strip's crappy ability. I mean, it's neat, but unless it's taking out like these resource buildings, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Maybe the 4-star does, but the 2 and the 3-star doesn't. It does double damage to like resource buildings though. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're very twisted when it comes to that kind of stuff, I guess. I mean, it's like a fetish they have. I like a good anime though. I used to love Bleach. I wish they would bring it back now that the manga is over, like they did with that Naruto show. Now, I haven't ever watched it, although I figure the Shippuden, where they're like older, is probably really cool. I'd have to say, I was watching some really cool animes on Crunchyroll, but I don't remember what they were now, because it's been like a year. But, my favorite one's probably Lelouch of the Rebellion, Code Geass. Dr. Clock speaks really good Spanish. I don't. All I can say is, me llamo Cristobal, ¿cómo estás? That's about the extent of the Spanish I retained after 2 years of learning it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I know what you're talking about, but no, I don't. I never got. See, that stuff come out like when I was either like in high school or like in my 20s. So I don't really. I know what it is, sort of. It's like a battling card thing, I think, but I don't know anything about it. If you want, Dr. Clark, speak Spanish to our Spanish speaking friend there that was asking. You can translate for me and him if you want. Now, believe it or not, guys, you want to know what got me back into Transformers? I never played it because I think it did come out like as I was in high school. The Pokemon game. I was playing Pokemon Go and Game of War on a Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. Now, if you know anything about that phone, you will know that it is a piece of garbage, and basically it's just like send email and check Facebook smartphone. But I was playing Game of War and Pokemon Go on it, and I was catching me some motherfucking Pokemon. But then I was like, screw this, because I was seeing all these people that had like real, actual nice smartphones, and the game would just load up, and the game, and it was just such an amazing experience. And I was like, I want one of those edges. Somebody had an edge, and they showed me, and I went to look up about it, and then I saw that note was coming out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna get it. So I waited a little bit, and I got it, and I loved it. I did not want to give it back, but that was the first thing I noticed in the Play Store was the Transformers Earth War. Like it wasn't in the Core Prime's Play Store because the phone was too shitty to run Earth Wars, so it didn't even give you the option to try to download it. So it was probably the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Like, well, in the past 2 years. Because honestly, the Bayformers toy line, like I enjoy watching the movies, but I don't like those. I don't like the aesthetics, and like the Universe line that was like the other toy line of Transformers at the time, when the Transformers toys were real big, we didn't get the like the deluxes or the Voyagers, the leader classes here. All we got in the good stores like Targets and things like that was your movie line. Now, if you could go to like a Dollar General or a Family Dollar, they would have the little crappy Universe figures. Uh, like the little tiny ones, like smaller than a Scout. Like, kind of like, my Robots in the Sky Starscream I found the other day. Just a little tiny guy. Maybe a little smaller or about the same size. And I just thought those were just garbage figures. So I was buying the movie line figures so I could play with them with my niece and nephews. And then I was just like, yeah, I'm not buying this garbage anymore. I quit collecting them on the Revenge of the Fallen movie. Like before the second wave come out, when they did the redecos of all the molds. Yeah, this game got me, like one day I was looking, because I always go and look at the Black Series figures, Star Wars. So I got my niece into Star Wars, and I've been looking for that Ahsoka Tano figure for like a year. And then that's when I noticed, that the Titans Return, and then some places still had Combiner Wars. It's going to cost me a small fortune to get all them Combiner Wars figures now. Yeah, I noticed that the game designs looked like those figures, and I was just like, well, I gotta get these figures. Yeah, that's why like my lore series videos, I use those figures as little props. Yeah, you should do a Yu-Gi-Oh live stream, Connor, so I can see what it's all about. I mean, if I think it looks cool, I might check it out. I don't know how much time I'd have for it though, because like when I'm not waiting on fuel, like I do a little bit of PvP matches on that Arena Force, and I've really started liking that Legacy of Discord Furious Wings. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's like a little MMO when you're mobile, and it's just so much to do. It's really fun. And it's got very good graphics. It's even got boob physics, which surprised me. Like it doesn't have like grotesque, like characters with grotesque boobs, but they got boob physics. I was like, damn, this is pretty good graphics. Even got some jiggle in the female characters. This is a really cool game, though. Basically, you have like 3 classes, and they get wings at a certain level, and they just run around and just tear up, like they fight demons, and there's all kinds of different, there's like quests and dungeons, and then there's like arena PvP, and on my server, just playing a little bit the past 2 weekends, I got up to like 490th place earlier today in the PvP arena on my server. I was pretty shocked. And I haven't even spent any money on it or anything like that. And it's got some kind of like thing where you can go into like an open world zone with your guild if you're in a guild. and you can take out like world bosses. And as long as you're in that zone, if like your guild kills it and loots the chest, you get the treasure too. Or if you do it and your guild friends are in that zone with you, they'll get the treasure too. But other people can kill you, or you can kill other people. It's a really neat little game. I highly recommend it. If you're waiting for fuel on your Earth Wars, give it a try. Or if you like MOBAs, give that Force Arena a try. If you like MOBAs and Star Wars. It's a nice time killer when you're waiting the 3 hours for fuel. Guys, what language is that? One time I thought it was like Cybertronian, and they had like a Cybertronian font in the game. But I know it's not, so... Or maybe it is, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't know. All that stuff just fascinates me. I guess I'm not your typical American because, like... I don't see, like, races and ethnicities and nationalities. I mean, we're all fucking humans, and that's what's wrong with the world. Is people don't act like that. But I would love to, like, what I need's, like, one of them universal translators like they have in Star Trek. Because I think even if I started now, there just would be no way in hell I could learn, like... Because I have, like, 60 to 80 some countries, like, that watch my videos. Even if I started today, there's no way in hell I could learn to speak all the languages. Just learning one additional one would probably be a chore at my age. So now I am 36 now. You really need to learn multiple languages when you're young and your brain's still developing. That's where America fails. American school system fails. You know, they really should teach small kids like multiple languages in school, starting like once they go in. See, I should have ran for president. Yep, you were so right, Nick. I don't really have any, like, negative or positive opinions on, like, our current president, but I just hope he succeeds, because, like, the people that are wishing him to fail, if he fails, we all fail, you know? I mean, in America, the rest of the world would be just fine, but, you know, us here, if he fucks up and fails, you know, all of us living here are going to be in bad shape. So I kind of hope he knows what he's doing and does a good job. Although, from what I gather, he may not be. But hopefully he will. Yeah, this country is just like all divided and messed up. In fact, I'm going to wander back on to like some kind of other topic, because I don't want to offend anybody. Or get anybody like, yeah, we don't need to worry about any of that nonsense. This is a fun, positive environment for fun childhood nostalgia. Transformers, Robots, Thundercats, He-Man, Star Wars, 90s cartoons, 2000. Hell, anything really. As long as it's not harmful to others, you know. Oh, cool, Nick. Where are you going, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, you don't have to say, but uh, that's congrats, buddy. For for the for the uh, for the next fall semester, or like you going in the, because the fall semester's already started up, I believe, or the winter semester in most places. Actually, I went to two. I went to Marshall University. You may be familiar with it because they've got a movie, and they had like a horrible plane crash that killed like most of their football team, like I think before I was born. I think it was in the 70s. Oh, I lost. Cool. And I only went a semester after high school, but I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I was majoring in business, because in high school I was in Future Business Leaders of America. I was actually our state vice president my junior and senior years. And that is called FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America. But honestly, I really didn't want to do anything like business. So I was just majoring in it while I tried to figure out what I wanted to do. Honestly, I kind of want to like write, not make like the programming aspect, but I'd like to do like the lore and the story and like quest development for games. That's really what that's why I went to IT when I went back for the second time and got my degree. So I dropped out the first time because my father had health problems and I had to come home and help him. But then it took several years to go back, you know, because you get stuck in that you gotta work to survive mode. But I don't know, this area, it's kind of hit or miss with like IT jobs. I had a very good one, and then, you know, the economy tanked, so I don't have that anymore. And I ended up in you know, home health, you know, basically I'm like a CNA. You know, I take care of people with MR or other mental disabilities, and I actually enjoy it, because they fascinate me. Or I do have a high IQ, like things like that, like mental illnesses and things like that fascinate me. But I really should have went for my RN, or because I should have just gone and been a doctor from the get-go. A lot of teachers like pushed me to do that when I was younger, and I had no interest in going to school for like 4 years, and 4 years of medical school, and then like another 2 to 6 to 8 on top of that for like residency and all that nonsense. Of course, I'd be one by now, but yeah, I had no interest in that. But yeah, I that's pretty much all I've done, like non-paid until recently, is help take care. And I've always had like the help. I've always been a caregiver, you know, like a non-paid caregiver. I don't know what that one word is. Guys, what are they asking? I think I missed some of the chat while I was babbling there. Yeah. Yeah. like electronics and technical things is a passion of mine, but yeah, I think my calling probably was healthcare, because that's all I've had to do with. Like I help raise, my niece and nephews when they were smaller until recently when they moved away. I helped take care of my father. I helped take care of his father. I helped take care of my mom's mom. I had to babysit several friends growing up that had, like, addiction issues. So, I had to caregive there, make sure they didn't fucking kill themselves. Cool, Nick. And then, now that's what I'm doing, like, as employment, So yeah, I should have just, when I went back, I should have just got my RN. So that's like a bachelor's and you can get it in 2 years. And I could have got a job as an RN anywhere in the world as long as I spoke the language. I want to switch this team up, because what I want to do, he's probably not ready though. Yeah, I've had to have passed him. If you really think about it, you guys will know how. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'm going to coin him because I want to get him to 30 and I want him in the lab. Let's see where Blast Off at and we're going to take 3-star Blast Off in. We're gonna kick out all these people but the 1-star. Because I'm trying to max my 1s. If Nemesis is ready, yeah, we'll take Nemesis. And we'll take Drag Strip. I think they can handle the next zone. I'm gonna risk it. What do you guys think? You think I'm gonna fail miserably, or you think they'll do it? Oh, I gotta win now. It's a commander. It's Shazam from India. I hope I said that right. I'm gonna call him Shazam. Shazam. Instead of Saxam. I like the sound of Shazam. Watch this, guys. Boom! Oh, I love that. That's like one of my favorite things right there. Is the slipstream boom. I had to finish that mortar off. I don't like leaving mortars, even if they just have a sliver of health. Yeah, that would be really cool. I think you should be able to do that. Oh, watch this, guys. We're going to hack the shock tower. That is my favorite thing to do with Bombshell. Half the time, if I can't hack a shock tower, I don't even use his ability. Because it is a little costly. And darn it, I needed to shield Scourge. No, I don't. Because I'm going to get him in the air. Screw you, Autobots. Yeah, oh, he died in the air from Snarl's fire. Son of a... No, everybody's dying now. Don't die. There goes... No. on, Galvatron. You're 3-star. I mean, you're not past 30 yet, but you ought to be able to handle this. Yeah, that prime pushed you back up towards the HQ. There we go. Good job. Why are you going back down there to die? See, this is the stuff that drives me up the wall. I mean, he could have skirted around, like, to the left a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, oh, did Twisted? He got a duplicate out of his 4-star crystal. I missed it, because some stuff was going on in the Alliance, and I had to go. And then I started battling, instead of dealing with what was going on. And then everybody had signed off the Alliance by the time I got done burning my fuel. Excuse me, but by that point, it had been like over an hour since I'd told them I'd be back in a minute, and I knew they weren't still streaming. But he told me today that he got a dupe from the 4-star crystal, and he didn't get any new cons. He was pretty upset about it, and I could understand, because I mean, he had 60 premium crystals alone, and then he had tons of character crystals, and he had like 40 or 50 free crystals. I don't know if he opened them, but yeah. And then his 4-star crystal was a dupe, and he was telling me he still needs like 75% of the 4-star, so he was really mad that, you know, it was a dupe. I understand a lot of people have that problem. I have been blessed with some pretty good luck, thankfully, in the game, but I can understand, like, that's why I'm not real happy that I only have 5, there's only 5 3-stars left in the game. Only 2 of them can come out of a premium or a 3-star crystal or a character crystal, and that's Viper, which I could give 2 shits about because I've got his 4-star. In fact, 3-star Viper is the last con I want. When I only need one more Decepticon and I'll have every single one in the game. That's when I want to get 3-star Viper. And that includes the 5-stars that are getting ready to come out. And then the other one's Nemesis Prime. Now the other 3 I need are Null, Octopunch, and Deathsaurus, which they'll be added in eventually, but the only way I could get them is if they did a special bundle, which they have for Octopunch in the past. They've had like him in a mixed crystal bundle. In fact, Twisted got me a code, and then I returned the favor later, so I could get that bundle and try to get an Octopunch. That's when I got my 4-star Cyclonus, though, so score there. And from my understanding, even 3 and 4-star Octopunch are garbage anyways. They're not very good. But Null, 3-star, and Deathsaurus would be good because 2-star Null is a beast. So I know 3 and then 4, oh my god. And then I got to play with 4-star Deathsaurus on the test server, and he is a beast. And the 2-star is a beast, but you know, he caps at 40, so he's only good for mid-tier zones. Like, I'd say past zone 10, 2-stars are a liability, even if they're maxed at 40, which Manal is, I think, level 39 right now. He's one of my favorite little dudes, too, because he shoots out the little tiny Sharkticons. Yeah, his special sucks. Yeah, I heard his special wasn't that great. Now, like, I wasted too much spark on this little 2-star and all, because I I think I took his ability up to 4 or maybe 5, which is a big no-no on 2 stars. But I just love them little tiny Sharkticons. Oh, now I can't even use them because that stupid shock towel. I was getting ready to drop them on the other side there, too. Ah, it makes me mad. Maybe I should do this. Can we kill Optimus today? And take out some of these stupid turrets that are wrecking us? Go take out that mortar bone crusher, because we just lost most of the team to Jazz. Son of a bitch. There goes Starscream. We're going to lose this one, and I'm going to tell you why we're going to lose. Because Jazz is going to just stick back there, and Headstrong could give two. He's not even going to try to go down and kill him. And I can't shield him because I don't have the points. But if I could somehow pull it out of my ass, Headstrong would not be able to do the damage needed to take that base down in a minute and 20 seconds. I'm kind of playing sloppy tonight, guys, and I apologize. But I kind of only had like half-hour cat naps, like periodically throughout the day. But you know what? The way I see it, you can learn something from my mistakes, you know? You'd be like, damn, can't believe he just did that. Or wow, I thought that would have worked. Now I know not to take that gamble when you're doing your own battles. See? And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe. I couldn't not say the G.I. Joe. I didn't sing it, though. I spared you guys that. So you're just wanting to be like a regular cop, Nick? Not like a FBI or anything like super cool, like, oh, like a federal marshal, like Justified. Oh man, I think it would be so cool to be a federal marshal. Like in the show Justified. I don't know if any of you guys watched that when it was on TV. I loved that show. And where it took place is maybe like an hour from where I'm at, because, yeah, I'm in West Virginia, and a lot of it happened in Kentucky, which is the state over to the west. That's actually where a lot of my dad's family lives. Yeah, Harlan, Kentucky, and Justified is like maybe an hour's drive, if even that. Apparently it is a bad place. Like the show was not really exaggerating. Right, we're going to wait on this team, and we're going to take them in battle. And I wish that show hadn't ended either. I really liked that show. I guess it couldn't go on forever. It was like 5 or 6 seasons. Seems like anytime I get into a TV show anymore, they cancel it though. Or it goes for a little while, but then it eventually has to come to an end. Like, I love Game of Thrones. And you guys watch Game of Thrones? And the Showbox app will allow me to watch it when season 7 starts. Gotta love Showbox. I like The Walking Dead. I like just about anything AMC does. I kind of missed what you said, Dr. Clock, because I'm babbling. And the chat is moving, like when you guys do talk, usually like you all say something at once and it shoves it up there so quick I can't get it all read in time. That's another reason I would like to be able to hook this thing into a computer so I could see the chat, at all times. And I could type into it too. Having to do everything from the mobile is very limiting, my friends. And the only option, if I open this, that little chat box, if I click that, all that did was turn off your chat. Oh, but it threw up all y'all's chat real quick from the last few minutes. I think I'm going to fuck this person up. Because I'm tired of losing. Again, apologies for the language, my friends. My internal sensor kind of shuts down when I'm exhausted. It's all I can do not to, like... Because, honestly, half the time I swear and I don't even realize I'm doing it. Like, all my friends with kids, they'll be like, Christopher, watch your mouth. And I'll be like, what? What did I say? And then they'll tell me and I'll be like, oh, I didn't know. RW. Honestly, I swear at work meetings too. And I don't mean to. My old boss that got fired a few months back, I loved her. And then, like, the underbosses in between me and her, they all quit after that. That whole team of bosses I did have were awesome. And they really made, even if the company didn't pay very well, they made, like, the clients and my bosses made the job worth it, Now that they're gone, it's just, it kind of sucks a little. But I got some new management, like supervisor people. And see, I don't really have to deal with those kind of people unless I screw up or we have like a monthly meeting. I don't screw up because, I take the job serious. If they need something, I'm there to help them. But I now got off on a tangent. Oh yeah, but yeah, I would swear in those meetings, and they'd never say a thing, and then I'd be like, oh God, I can't believe I just said that. And I guess they were just used to it, like they knew that was me. And the only reason I even censor myself now is where Space Ape invited me into that creator group they have. And I try not to swear so, they might promote one of my videos at some point. Because if I swear in it, they won't. Oh, guys, we're out of fuel. Damn it. What time is it? I think I've probably got like another hour before I'm able to check and see if my money's dropped. You guys care if I pause the stream for a minute? I want to go see if my paychecks hit, because unless any of you have like some deep link codes, we might have to just sit around here for just a little bit, or or take a break, and then I'll start it back up when my fuel's back. But I would like to go see my money's in my account, and if it is, then I'm glad I talked to Twisted today, because I was thinking about getting that one, the second, the Ultra Savior, but he informed me that that would be stupid, because look, 200 fuel. The rest of everything else is doubled, except the fuel. It's better to get 2 of the Mega, because you end up with 240 fuel instead of 200 fuel. And see, I wouldn't have caught that, because I wouldn't have been paying that close attention. I hope that helps any of you if you were thinking about doing the same. Honestly, what I'd like to do is get the second character bundle on the screen, but I know that I would not pull a 4-star sound wave, and I would just end up like having to fight the urge of throwing my phone into the wall when I didn't get a 4-star sound wave or a new con or Bruticus Spark. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to go through a little bit of a dry streak with as much luck as I've had with, you know, all my 3s and the 4s that I have got. Oh man, look, now we got enough or 13 to activate one of them. Dude. Fucking bullshit. It's aggravating. Let's go watch some replays from Cyberkush real quick. Okay. Yeah, do you guys care? I'll just pause the stream. I mean, you don't even have to go anywhere if you want. You can take a break and just leave it on that if you want, because just give me like 10 minutes, and then I'll just pause it here, and then once I do that, I'll just unpause it, and we'll be back up. So yeah, you don't even have to leave the actual stream if you don't want to, guys. It'll just be paused with no picture or audio for 10 minutes. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go see if I can get a fuel bundle, and we can just keep on rolling. Real fast though. Let's see. Let's check our board. Leandris. Look, I'm already back up. I'm already up in 50. And what I know, I lost probably 3 of those. Alright, guys. I'm going to pause it. Give me like 10 minutes. Let me check. I think it's still a little too early, but I'd rather check and it be there, and we can just keep going instead of watching some replays while we wait on a little bit of fuel. Unless you guys had other things to do, and then we could end it for a little while, but yeah. And just give me 10 minutes. I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back. 10 minutes. What do you mean low video? There we go. Money has not hit yet, but yeah, this is a little too early to check. Let's see what Bastarkus did here. Oh, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's leveling his 2 stars. Actually, I think his 2, some of them might, yeah, some of them are about or maxed, I'd say. You know, guys, we're gonna take a little walk. Shoot, I gotta unplug from the charge. I need to smoke. Oh man, my sternum just cracked. God. Fortunately, all I had left is snipes. So not only was I hoping my money was there to get, yeah, I think I am. It happens to the best of us, though, I guess. Did Starfish just lose? I wasn't really paying attention to the replay. Oh, we got enough for a battle. It does. I'm still pretty 40, but seems like here lately I've just been having all kinds of health problems. I'm sure most people would be like, well, it's that stick sticking out of your mouth. But really, it's stress. Stress is probably the root cause of the majority of my issues. Why the hell is there so much traffic out here? It's like 3 in the morning. Sorry about that. Yes, my cancer stick. I don't know. I never got married. I got close to taking the plunge a few times, but since I'm like a single miserable bastard without any kids that I'm aware of, because I work pretty hard to make sure I did not have to pay any child support. You know, I don't think I'll get cancer. I'll live to be probably 100. Yeah, unless the stress like makes my heart explode at some point, because I kind of am always like stressed. This here is like my stress reliever, like playing these little games, and I really enjoy making the videos. Like when I make the videos, like I like the streams too, but like I like making my little videos as well. I find it fun. Oh. Yeah, the constant stress of just a budget. I miss my IT job, really. Because, I mean, I could live high on the hog and not worry. I guess I shouldn't have lived high on the hog, though, and put a lot of that away for times like now, but I don't know. I get by. That's all that matters. I get to do most of what I want. So, yeah. Let's go mess up some Autobots. And I'm a creature of the night because I work midnights anyways, so pretty much everybody I know is asleep when I'm awake anyways. I wonder who we have off cooldown now. Oh, yes. Let's go into zone 9. The busters are ready. Who you gonna call when them Autobots be rolling down the street? Motherfucking busters. Cool. Well, I'm glad I can entertain you on your work shift. I'm looking for my little ashtray thing. I don't even sound that bad and I smoke. I don't know if you could hear the coughing in the background. Oh. Oh man, I just about blew this one not paying attention to what I was doing. Fire it. Okay, there's still a chance. No, there's not. I should have waited to deploy them. Damn it. See, that's usually when I lose, because I do stupid stuff like that. Like start a battle and then not even pay attention to it. Oh. And that's what aggravates me is, you know, I'll end up fooling around and probably like blowing like 2,000 points from stupid losses. And I'm still always up in the top 5. It just aggravates me. Because the guys can do better than they do. I know they can't. Like, I go look at their bases and stuff. So I don't know if it's just like a real life thing where they just don't have the time or what. It's just frustrating now at times. Because I don't have any of those 5 in 4-star. So that's a guaranteed new con for me. And there should be no reason why we can't get 280,000 points. While we're waiting, let's go open up these free crystals. See if we get some Bruticus. Well, we got some Spark. Alright. 1, 2, I think I'm going to give it a 7 count. 4, 5, 6, 7. What you give me? Bruticus Spark! But not very much. Oh, we got our first Bruticus Spark. Looks like my 2-star crystal is the closest one to, but that's a guaranteed dupe because I have them all. And then I'm just over halfway to my 3, but that's going to be a dupe because, like I said, all I can get is Vortex or Nemesis out of it. And I've probably got a while before I get that 4, since I always mess around on solo events. I usually, although this weekend, today I didn't really do much at all, but I usually go pretty hard when it's like an event like this, like an alliance event for something cool. So when it's a solo event, I use that as like a rest weekend, you know. Like I'll get on and mess about to get the XP, but I don't really try. Yeah, my buddy Twisted did get some five. I think he said he got 90 or 120 5-star shards from his duplicate from his 4-star crystal. So that's cool. Let's start this up. A little story scene. I would voice him. Oh, 180. Okay. Look, there's my little 2-star nemesis. I think he looks really cool. I don't know. There's just something about him. I just like the black and the red. I really do. One day I hope I can track down the Takar Tomy Nemesis Prime figure. Because I really like him. He's cool. One thing I don't like is, see how cool Scourge is? Like, see his wings and stuff? Like, this is the Hasbro version. And the Takara Tomy version is no different. Like you sacrifice the cool, like, wing look in in robot mode, so the alt mode looks correct. And I just really wish it had those jagged wings, because he just looks so cool like that. Where is... Yeah, the Galvatron pretty much looks... This is the Voyager Titans Return Galvatron. And he pretty much looks just like the Galvatron. And then I got the Takara Tomy Soundwave I'm going to make a lore video on. I guess after I get a little bit of sleep, I'll get up and make it. And it looks just like Soundwave here. It looks just like Soundwave. It's even got that little line. I mean, it's amazing. What I don't understand is, now there's a Buzzsaw but he's part of the Combiner Wars line, so he can be a little hard to find. But then there's Laserbeak, part of Titans Return, and then they're saying Rumble's the red one. Some people say that's Frenzy, but they've got a red one called Rumble, but they don't have a blue. They don't have the blue guy. And then Soundwave does not have Ravage, but they have a Ravage figure. I don't know why he doesn't have Ravage here with his little tiny Casseticons, but You see I'm at 89 out of 123. It takes a minute to scroll through them all. Yeah, basically I need all these awesome 4-star versions. And then the only 3 stars I'm missing are Viper, Octopunch, Nemesis Prime, Deathsaurus, and Null. But Nemesis and Viper, like I said, are the only ones available out of the crystals currently. What level was Galvatron at? That's what I want to know. Oh, he's almost... Yeah, we're going to have to... Get 9 seconds and then we can battle. I could have swore in the lab he didn't have a cooldown. I know. Maybe I'm going crazy. Let's use them. Hey, Dr. Clock. My money hasn't hit yet. But it was a little early, I think. Seems like it comes in like around 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. That's when it gets deposited. So, and it may not even come here today. Last pay period it come on the Sunday, and it's been coming early. Like for probably the last 6 pay periods for some odd reason. Guys, what's this? We're gonna blow some stuff up. Watch him. Oh man, that is just awesome watching him barrel through those walls. Tiny cons, assemble. Oh, we won. And we didn't even lose anybody. He's a beast. And that's just a 2-star one. Yeah. RW, are you East Coast as well, or what, like state-wise, or Oh, you said you were working till 7? Hello, Megatron 890. Cool. How's it going? Howbeit. Let's take a look at the leaderboards. Meandrus. Ah, cool. Cool, you're not too far from where I'm at. Cool. Leandrus, Nim Primus, Giga Crusher. Who kill ya? Oh man, I gotta get up there. I'll never hear the end of it if Who Kill Ya beats me. No, I think I'm about a 4-hour drive. No, I think it's 2 to 4 hour drive to DC from here. So you gotta go through all that, like wilderness, like Greenbrier wilderness nonsense. See, I'm just outside of Charleston, the state capital, West Virginia. Kind of like in between Charleston and Huntington. Now that's a bad area. Huntington used to be a nice place, but it's just bad now. That's where Marshall is at, Marshall University. Just overrun with like Detroit gangs and heroin epidemic. It's bad. Thank you, Megatron. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to make that 280. Just, yeah. I am going to sleep for a few hours. And, I mean, we even got one person that hasn't even busted 1,000 points. Oh, my God. Now, watch this. We're going to go visit him. I think we should have a lot more points. No, I have friends in both states, but I've never lived. Yeah, as you saw, they were HQ 11. There's no reason they shouldn't have like 3,000 points already. That's the kind of nonsense that like holds us back. Oh, cool! You're in Russia? Awesome, awesome. I like your your avatar picture there, man. I like your Megatron. It's cool. Do you by chance have the Masterpiece Megatron reissue pre-ordered, or? Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. And we've done 90-some thousand in a day. I just don't know what's up with everybody here lately. I mean, hell, I haven't even been in the best of health myself here the last few months, and I still managed to like get on these kind of events and put up points. I mean, it's not very much. I should be doing a lot better, but as you can see, I get sidetracked easily, so sometimes I don't get back into the game when I get off. Oh man, I wish we were at 250. See, I need to do some line shopping, I guess. Oh. See, there I am. Yes. Yeah, I like Earth Wars. It's good times. I wish that I wasn't out of fuel and I could actually do some cool things here, because I could, and even, I may have to end the stream here myself. I think I'm starting to shut down. But, even, even once I get to 5, I need 20 fuel to do a full run with Devastator. So I guess we're going to have to save that for a stream here later today, because technically it's Sunday. I would say tomorrow, but it's already tomorrow. Oh, that's good. That's very good. I think I'd probably be about 10K if I would have played more on Friday and I would have played more today. But, and then again, if I didn't have some of these stupid losses as well, because that really holds your points down. When you go in and you don't come out with any points. What do we got till the next 6 hours and 5 minutes? Man, guys, we just can't. Oh, cool. So you've got some pretty good. You got a pretty good lineup, and they all got some levels on them, I'd say. Then. Sorry, I was feeling something like weird under my feet, and I noticed the hound dog Boots. He's under the table there. I guess I was prodding him with my foot there. Darn it, we still got like a long way to go. Let me see if we got any, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Megatron. I'm gonna try to find us a replay from the guys here, because I don't have any fuel. Nice. So you're even close. Are you missing about? You're missing like somewhere around 10, a little more maybe, from having them all. Wow, that's very good. We already watched that one. Cool. To go from 51 to 51, and then every subsequent level is an insane amount of XP. Of course, I'm still trying to get all my guys to 40. I don't really power level them efficiently, and also it seems like, I've constantly been getting new Decepticons. So I when I get ones I really like, then ones that I don't, sometimes they fall by the wayside. So yeah, I've got a ton of people waiting for 30 or 40, level 30 or level 40 cap unlock. Wow. Oh, here's one from Blastbot. And then Triple Stack's got one. We'll watch it too. And then I ought to have enough fuel. I can do one more battle. And then I think, thanks, Megatron. Yeah, we're gonna watch Blastbot's replay. And then we'll watch Triple Stacks. And then I should have enough fuel. So I'll do one more battle. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it, since I don't have my money yet to go ahead and get us some fuel. Yeah, you're all awesome. I'm glad you're all here. I wish I wasn't like dead exhausted. Well, we did go through we did burn through all the fuel, but man, the 50 fuel limit kind of makes it hard to stream at times. It really does. I mean, I have been babbling on for two hours. Wow, I didn't realize that. I could have swore when I took that break a little bit ago, I'd only been going for like an hour. To one who knows how. I think that's Frank Welker doing the Megatron voice too, which is very awesome. Original G1 Frank Welker, voice of Megatron. Alright. Let's scroll back down here and find Triple Stack. Let's move this. I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, I guess it's a balance thing, but because that would mean like the higher ends players would have an advantage, in like leaderboard events, but I think they should just double the fuel across the board for everyone. That way, that way you couldn't that way you wouldn't have people crying that like people that were maxed out had an advantage, and that would give you like when you're doing streams and the game is battling or opening up crystals, and when you don't have any crystals or fuel, yeah, I should do that. I don't want to start an alliance though, because I don't know. It'd be a lot of. It's already a lot of work trying to get these bastards to all pull their weight, and I'm just an officer. And that's pretty much the only job I have. Like, I don't really have to do recruiting. Despot usually takes care of that. I usually just have to, like, get everybody motivated on these alliance events, but seems like anymore everybody's just like, fuck you, Leonard, we're not going to score very high, and there's nothing you can do about it. And we picked up, where's he at? Decepticap's one of the viewers, and he joined us, I think, 2 weekends ago. He does really good. I was impressed. Wow. See, we're doing like a 60 point a day. So we're going to end up probably around 180,000 points. We're going to end up like 100,000 points shy. And then I'm going to be all mad. Because I want that damn Combaticon crystal. Just waiting on, there we go. We do have an opening right now, though, I'm pretty sure. Because Boss Kush kicked out Daddy Orzico. But he had no points, and I've been sending him messages like all day, and I haven't heard back from him. Alright, guys, last battle. Oh, yeah. That's right. I didn't even think about that. Damn. I wonder how many 5-star shards it's going to take, though. I bet it takes like 3,000. 3,000 or 3,500 5-star shards to get your 5-star crystal. That's my estimate. They may have already told us, but I don't know if they did. I haven't been paying attention to a whole lot here lately. Yeah. Man, I really want some Dinobot figures. Does Hasbro not have the license on the Dinobots anymore? It's like, we never get any... I know they don't have Swoop's name anymore. That's why he's called Strafe in the game. But, seems like we haven't got any, like, really cool Dinobots in a while. I mean, we had the last movie figures, but I'm talking about, like, Dinobots that look like in this game. Like, that kind of aesthetic, like a G1-ish, like, homage. 2,500. Well, that would be cool. But, I mean, that's how many of the 4-stars need, and they seem to, they seem to scale up. That's why I'm thinking it'll probably be more, but... And I haven't been able to get on the test. And then there's Snarl, too, isn't there? And that's the Brontosaurus type body. We don't even have that one in the gang. Oddly enough, that is the only one of the Dinobots I had as a kid. I don't know why I didn't have a Cool Swoop or Grimlock. I had the Brontosaurus one. Am I out of fuel? Thank you, Megatron. You are too, my friend. Actually, I want to go look at his stats real quick before I start him. In my luck, I'm like probably 40,000 energon short, but right, I got 478 power, level 5 ability, 761 damage, 97.6 DPS, 3690 health. Okay. Yes. I love it, I love it, I love it. You know, that's a good question. I don't know. I haven't been able to get on the test server here lately, but I don't think they have. I know it's possible to get 5 stars on it, but I haven't got one, so. I wouldn't think it would be hard for them to do some artwork and then patch in, another line of lights, but I'm not a programmer, so it may be more difficult than I'm thinking. Oh, this is going to be great. He's going to just shoot up in power, I bet, once this 40 cap's done popping. Well, that's cool. I feel like we accomplished something during the stream. Nothing else, we got my 3-star Megatron into the lab to pop that 40 cap. And I'll just have to wait till a stream later today to unleash Devastator. Because I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night and get a little bit of rest. What time is it? I'm gonna try to do like a noontime stream. It's almost 4. Yeah, I'd say I'm gonna try to do another stream in about 8 hours. That'll give me enough time to get a little bit of rest and then get up and eat and all that good stuff. So I don't know, if you're awake and not busy, just keep an eye out. And if not, I'll see you here in the graveyard shift as the event winds down on Monday morning. Yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Knows that joined here just recently. I'm sorry that we just I don't have any more fuel. I'm just sitting here not battling. The exhaustion's starting to get me. Yeah, I'll catch you guys here in about 8 hours. If you're awake, just look for it. And if not, I'll have another one up in the middle of the night here, as we're winding down the final hours of the event. Just keep an eye out. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Remember, stay classy and be good to one another. I'm over and out. Again, thanks for coming, guys. Have a good one. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for coming, Megatron. RW, Dr. Clock. I think that's everybody. Later.